I need to tell you something right now that might save you hundreds of dollars and dozens of hours this year. Free AI tools in 2026 are not just toys anymore. They are legitimately as powerful as the paid apps from last year. And in some cases, they do 90% of what the premium versions do without ever asking for your credit card. If you've been holding off on using AI because you thought the good stuff was locked behind a paywall, you're about to be surprised because the free tier of the most advanced tools has become legitimately useful, and I've spent months testing them so you don't waste your time. You might be thinking, okay, what's the catch? And honestly, the catch is that there are hundreds of them, and most are not that good. Half the AI tools out there are either paywalled or just not that good, and the real challenge isn't finding AI tools. It's cutting through the noise to find the ones that actually deliver without asking for your credit card after the third click. So here's the deal. I'm going to walk you through the best free AI tools in 2026 that I use every week, the ones that replaced software I used to pay for, and I'll show you exactly what they do, where they fall short, and how you can start using them today. But stick with me, because around halfway through, I'll show you a free video tool that creates clips so realistic, people think you hired a film crew, and later I'll reveal which free coding assistant is secretly beating $30 per month tools for most developers. Before we jump in, if you're new here, this is AI Unlocked Official, and we break down AI tools, tricks, and trends without the hype. If you want to stay ahead of what's actually useful and not just what's trending, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe because we drop real tests, not just press releases. Alright, let's get into it. Imagine you open your laptop and need to write a report, summarize a 100-page PDF, edit a photo, generate a short video for social, and fix a bug in your code. A year ago, that meant 5 subscriptions. Today, you can do all of it for free. Let's start with the brain of your new AI toolkit, the chatbots and writing assistants, because this is where most people start and where you'll get the most immediate value. Claude from Anthropic is hands down the best free AI assistant for writing and research right now. It handles long documents, complex questions, and nuanced writing better than most paid tools, and the free tier is more capable than ChatGPT was just 2 years ago. You get around 15 to 40 messages every 5 hours, a 200,000 context window, file uploads, web search, vision, and even projects with memory, all free. If you work with PDFs, contracts, or research papers, Claude is the one that actually thinks through them. But here's the thing, you can't rely on just one. Claude hits limits fast at peak times, so you need a backup. That's where ChatGPT Free comes in. It's the best all-rounder with the widest ecosystem, voice UX, and access to the GPT store. And while the free tier gives you about 10 GPT 5.3 messages every 5 hours before it switches to a mini model, you still get voice, image analysis, web browsing, and custom GPTs. For most everyday tasks, like writing assistance, brainstorming, and problem-solving, ChatGPT's free tier handles it admirably. And then there's Google Gemini. If you already live inside Google's ecosystem, Gemini's free tier is almost suspiciously generous. You get access to their 3 Flash and 3 Pro models, which handle web search to image editing. But the killer feature is it connects directly to Gmail, Docs, Drive, and YouTube. Ask it to summarize a long email thread, pull key points from a Drive document, or explain what a YouTube video was actually about, all free. You also get about 30 prompts per day on Gemini 2.5 Pro and 5 deep research uses per month. So think of these 3 as your core team. Claude for deep thinking and long docs, ChatGPT for speed and versatility, Gemini for anything inside Google. Pick one as primary, keep a second open for when the first hits limits. Now, what if you don't want chat links, you want answers with sources you can trust? That's where Perplexity AI comes in, and it's the best free AI search engine I've used. Google gives you links. Perplexity gives you answers with sources attached. For research, fact-checking, or staying updated on any topic, this is the fastest tool available right now, and it's free with daily limits. I use it when I need to know if a stat is real or when I'm digging into something new, because it cites everything. Speaking of research, if you work with academic papers or just want evidence-backed answers, Check out Consensus. It's a search engine for scientific research papers where you ask questions in plain English and get evidence-based answers. And if you deal with huge documents, you need to know about Kimi and NotebookLM. Kimi is the king of long documents. Drop a 100-page PDF and get a summary in 30 seconds. Google NotebookLM lets you upload documents, PDFs, and YouTube videos, then get AI summaries and a research assistant. It's 100% free with 100 notebooks. Imagine prepping for a meeting by dropping in the entire report and getting the key takeaways in a minute. That used to be a paid feature. Not anymore. Let's switch gears to visuals, because this is where free tools got wild in 2026. You can now generate images, edit photos, and even create videos without touching your wallet. For images, the shift in 2026 is structural. Free tiers from OpenAI, Google, Black Forest Labs, and others now ship the same flagship models that paying users get, capped only by daily quotas. Use FLUX 2 Pro, Nano Banana Pro, or Seedream 4 for images, and Recraft V4 for SVG and logos. Leonardo AI and Microsoft Designer are also free and great for social media graphics. And if you just want unlimited AI image generation with no watermarks, Crayon is still free. For editing, Cleanup.Pictures removes unwanted objects from photos on the free tier. But the real magic is video. Here's where it gets crazy. Wan 2.2 is one of the fastest growing AI video generation tools in 2026, and it's open source. It features exceptional stability and artifact-free visuals, and it's one of the few best free AI video maker options that allows for commercial use in certain versions. You can access it via third-party hubs like Hugging Face for free, and it works offline, so you can create videos directly on your computer. On the free side, you get 720p resolution and up to 5-second clips. If you need more story control, Vidu Q3 focuses on storyboarding and is one of the best tools for maintaining multi-subject consistency across several scenes. The free plan gives you 40 credits per month at standard 720p. And if you want hyper-realistic physics, Julio AI, also called Minimax, gives you 100 daily credits and is best for realistic motion. Kling AI 3.0 gives you 66 daily credits and has complex camera controls for dynamic scenes. Most of these free plans add a watermark, but for testing ideas, social posts, or B-roll, they are incredible. Remember I told you I'd show you a video tool that looks pro? Try Kling or Wan 2.2 for motion consistency. The first time you see a character walk and turn naturally, you'll understand why creators are switching. Let's talk about coding, because if you code at all, this next part will save you money. Free AI coding tools have finally caught up to their paid counterparts in meaningful ways. GitHub Copilot's expanded free tier now includes 2,000 completions per month and limited chat interactions, making it accessible for solo developers and open-source contributors. It has deep IDE integration with VS Code, JetBrains, and NeoVim, and strong support for Python, JavaScript, and Go. The catch is the monthly completion cap can disappear quickly, and chat features are limited on the free plan. But here's the surprise. For many workflows, the free tool does 90% of what the paid one does. Codium, which evolved into Windsurf, still offers one of the strongest free AI coding experiences available today. And DeepSeek is completely free, open source, and genuinely competitive with GPT-4 for coding tasks. I use it daily for debugging and code review. It's excellent at code, though it has occasional hallucinations on niche topics. So if you're paying $30 per month for a coding assistant, test these free ones first. Free covers 80% of what most people need. For productivity and automation, don't sleep on these. Zapier AI launched AI-enhanced Zaps in 2025. And now with natural language input, you can describe a workflow like send a Slack message when a new Stripe payment comes in, and Zapier's AI will generate and optimize the automation for you. With over 6,000 app integrations, Zapier AI saves time and ensures consistency across systems, perfect for small businesses that lack dedicated IT staff. For presentations, Gamma is a game changer. Input a topic, get a full slide deck. It saved me dozens of hours on presentations. It has beautiful templates and it's fast, though the content needs manual editing. And for content and marketing, Jasper AI has a free tier, but honestly, Claude, ChatGPT, and Gemini are free. And for content creation, the free tier wins. If you need design, Canva is still the most accessible design tool ever with 250,000 plus templates and AI features on the free plan. And Napkin AI turns text into diagrams and graphics with 500 credits per week free. Now here's the big takeaway you need to remember. For free AI in 2026, the strongest stack is ChatGPT free for everyday text, Claude.ai free for long document writing, and Google Gemini for workspace integration. For images, use FLUX 2 Pro or Seedream 4. For video, try WAN 2.5, Kling 2.6, or VO 3.1. And for coding use, GitHub Copilot free or DeepSeek. Before you spend $100 per month on AI tools, look at this. For most workflows, the free tool does 90% of what the paid one does. The difference is that paid plans remove limits, watermarks, and add speed. But if you're starting out, testing ideas, or just need help with daily tasks, these free tools are more than enough. So here's my question for you. Which of these tools are you going to try first, and what would you build if cost was no longer a barrier? Drop a comment and tell me your use case, because I read everyone and I might feature your idea in a future video. If this helped you, do me a favor and share it with one friend who still thinks AI is too expensive. The tools are free, but the knowledge isn't always out there. And if you want to know what's coming next, remember that in 2026, the free tiers from major companies now ship the same flagship models that paying users get. That means the gap is closing fast. The real edge now isn't access, it's knowing how to use them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Because the future isn't paid, it's free, and it's already here.